Hi Pisces, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Pisces tarot reading. Pisces love tarot reading, Pisces love reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Pisces love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Pisces. Whoa, it's the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. King of Pentacles, Virgo, ruled by Mercury energy. King of Wands, this is Aries energy. Is somebody getting the courage to make some kind of an offer here? Has somebody not followed through? And that's something that's changing. Pentacles are slow moving, long term. Contracts, partnerships, relationships, commitments. And it's coming here. It's somebody who's about to make some kind of pretty bold move. This is a reading where we are going into their feelings for you, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Pisces. Okay, so yeah, literally the move what you've been waiting for. I feel like it's around a King of Pentacles. Obviously, it could be that it's a Virgo. It doesn't mean that it is, so don't worry about it if that's not resonating for you because, you know, in a reading, a lot of signs are going to come in. But I'll tell you what, this Two of Wands, waiting for somebody to make a choice, to make a move. Somebody's working on it. Eight of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo. They're painting this butterfly here. It's interesting because that is, of course, a transformational energy. A butterfly comes from a cocoon, doesn't it? What's going on in there in that cocoon? So you are waiting on somebody. You're holding on to the world. And by the way, this is not about gender. You're holding on to the world there. And that's an energy of completion. That brings in the world for me, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. And that, you know, that's a life-changing kind of energy. So you're waiting for, I feel like you're waiting for that King of Pentacles energy. Like it's a commitment. Is it a recommitment? Is something going on here? Perhaps. This is an energy of completion, holding on to that world. And that can be around things like coming together, making life-changing decisions, including things like marriage. You could say family energy. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading, so always take what resonates and let the rest go. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yes, this is wish fulfillment. This is what you've been waiting for. You could say that, well, literally the move you've been waiting for them to make, the choice you've been waiting for them to make. Pisces, not only is this wish fulfillment, it's your energy. Jupiter in Pisces. 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups, which is also your energy. Had you built a life? Have you been building it? Has it been on the table? It's on the table. Somebody wants to build it with you. It's coming with it. We saw the 8 of Pentacles. Now here are the 3 of Pentacles. Mars and Capricorn energy. It's coming together and like building it together. Has there been some kind of timing energy here around this? Yes. And what exactly does this mean? Next level. It's going to be really specific for you. Has somebody been ready and somebody's not? Has somebody been available and somebody's not? Pisces, all your Pisces Love Tarot readings are linked in the description of today's video. Also on the playlist tab here at the Tarot Closet, you'll find all 12 Zodiac signs there. All Signs Tarot Collective, love readings, twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey. Please remember, if you hear my content in any way, shape, or form, and it's not here on my verified channel on YouTube, The Tarot Closet, with me, Chris, it means somebody's stealing the content. They're doing it to everybody. Sometimes they change readers. Sometimes they come back to you or they mix you up, whatever. A lot of times it's just the cards down. You don't see them being dealt or shuffled. You don't see what the reader's talking about. Look at this card. They have a pre-setup and they use it for all the readings. Maybe they change it for the next one, whatever. That's stolen. They take the audio. If you're seeing everything audio, you're seeing it all. In any way, shape, or form, anywhere, any platform, it's stolen. Please keep those emails coming. If you suspect it's me or you know it's me, the email is in the description. It's also on the About Me page, so we can continue taking them down. Thank you so much, Pisces. Let's see what else is coming through. So far, it's looking pretty clear that wishes are coming true. Yes, I've been speaking in rhymes lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Pisces. Please show us the cards. Aho. Four of Swords is in reverse. Okay, and the Two of Cups is in reverse. So we are in a no contact, no communication, and or in separation. But somebody here is, we saw that Two of Wands. Okay, that's really clear that somebody here is making what you've been waiting for, that Nine of Cups, making the move. Two of Wands, waiting for them to make a choice, to make a move. For some of you, that's quite literally marriage. The Two of Cups is in reverse. Now that's a really strong validation for me of something going on here. Some kind of no contact, no communication, and or in separation energy. Venus and Cancer energy. So whether the communication is kind of broken up, there's a pause button, or you're not talking at all, you've been waiting for someone to make a choice in that Two of Wands. It's sort of like you're waiting for that move. It could literally be in that world coming in. It could be somebody to relocate or somebody to travel to you. Obviously, it's around to move. And for some of you, that choice you're waiting for them to make is here, a proposal, marriage. Probably not for everybody, that's what it is, but it is here. And that's the thing. The Two of Wands is like waiting for it. If you were looking at it, for example, like waiting for somebody to travel, it's like the Three of Wands, they're buying the ticket. And it's where their energy is really strong. It's a coming together energy. It's definitely connecting with that Three of Pentacles. It's expansive. It's moving forward together. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's coming back to recover what they lost. Did they lose you? Are they afraid of losing you forever? Did they lose the love? Are they feeling like they lost the love, or did they? Only you can say that. The Four of Swords is in reverse, Jupiter and Libra. So that's a validation for me that, yeah, something has gone on in the Three of Swords. But this is a very restless energy. It's like getting out of this pause. No contact, no communication, whatever is going on here. The Five of Pentacles, Mercury and Taurus. This is an energy of loss. And you can see, like, the rose is here. There's still color. It's still somewhat formed, but it's in the cold. There's snow. It's kind of like around this wire. So something obviously went on here. That much is just really, really clear. This reversal is somebody who wants to recover what they lost. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's what it is. So Two of Swords, there it is. That's like in their head, make a decision already. What you're waiting on in the Two of Wands, they're making it. And I just need to validate if it's around marriage, Pisces. The Four of Wands is here. This can be a marriage card. Venus energy and Aries. I also want to validate if you can see each other, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, that yes, they're going to be at that maybe wedding, reunion, party, barbecue. What is that? There is a soulmate energy here. You can see two people are coming together here. It's like a homecoming energy. It can be literal too, around somebody coming back into a home or coming back into town, you could even say. But look, here's the thing. It's connecting also with that Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands. So it's like, I don't know. I guess you could say like home, the two of you, like home to each other, like coming back in energy. And that's definitely also, again, marriage energy, should that be the case. And that if that's what you're waiting for, that proposal could be a lot of things. New beginnings, next level. What is that? You know, for you, is it marriage? Is it moving in? Is it moving across the country or the world? Whatever it is, that's what you've been waiting for, the Two of Swords. If there is a compromise here, I feel like it is around that world within the Two of Wands. So it could be around like somebody would have to give something up, whether it's a job or a location. We saw the King of Pentacles coming in, and here is the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn and Saturn. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is my protege to the Empress, you know. A lot of that energy, Kaya energy, resourceful, can make things work that were not working. New beginnings. Look at our bunnies. Matters of the heart. The Pentacles, the Queen, you know, slow moving, but long-term energy, contracts, relationships, partnerships. And if that wasn't validation enough, because I kind of felt like the King of Pentacles coming in was what I call a spinner. So there was definitely an energy of reverse, of something having stopped or changed, somebody who didn't follow through, but also of following through. So that's a really strong validation. Look, our stag's looking right over here at the Queen of Pentacles, which is kind of interesting around that energy stag, you know. Perhaps this is around somebody who is coming out of being single and afraid to give that up. That's a really specific message. I think this is the other King of Pentacles too. This deck has quite a few of like the same cards. There are two King of Pentacles. In any case, here it is in the upright. Virgo ruled by Mercury. This is commitment. And it's here with the Queen of Pentacles, who has her back to the King of Pentacles. The first thing I want to tell you is it's not about gender, so don't worry about that. This is a divine feminine energy in our Queen of Pentacles, and the counterpart King of Pentacles, divine masculine. But that's also around the energies. You know, it can be anyone we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy. But I do want to validate and gender aside, because it's not about that you're both here. And somebody, I think that might be you, has their back to them. There's definitely, and that's the other thing I want to say, you've been waiting on this person. So are you also in this energy of indecision and compromise? Well, yeah, I think so. But look what is right in between our King and our Four of Wands, or I should say, look what's on the other side of the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. If somebody wasn't following through with this proposal, they are now. The movement is going on, and the Lover's card is here. Yeah, this is just really validating. It's so goosebumpy, Pisces. This is an offer coming in, whether it's a rebuilding or it's a new building things up. It's here. They love you. You love them too, and you both have a decision to make. Now, that's been really clear to me. You waiting on this person, but it's also been clear again that there might be some indecision around both sides. Like there's some kind of compromise here. It could definitely be around location, or what level are you going to? What is that? It's specific to you, but it is here today. It's not always the case in the Lover's card for me, but it's here today. This is Gemini energy and Venus, which of course is around love and relationships. And this is Archangel Raphael, who is all about love. And the Lover's card is connected to that heart chakra. And so is Archangel Raphael, but also moving into the throat chakra. I love, I speak. I love you. I love you. Do you still love me? I want to build a life together, or I want to rebuild it, is what it kind of really feels like, or I'm ready now. Coming back to recover what they lost, bringing in this Gaia energy, bringing in a pentacle, maybe even a proposal, or you could even say a proposal too. That's going to be really specific. But there is a lot of love here. There is a coming together here. I do feel like it's somebody you could say who's kind of preparing for an offer that you might not be expecting. Commitment is definitely here. There's a lot of self-actualization that's coming down with the Lover's card, and that's really clear here today. The Page of Swords is here in reverse, and the Page of Cups is here in the upright. Talking to other people about it. I want to validate something too. If you can see each other, it's like there's kind of like a strategy around talking to you, I feel like. And maybe even, talking about somebody showing up for something. That might not be the case, but they're definitely talking to somebody about talking to you and their feelings. Their feelings for you, and I would say their true feelings and their true intentions is just really super clear. Talking to this fish, which is around the feelings. It's the Page of Cups about their feelings. Is it somebody younger? It could be. It doesn't mean that it is. That can sometimes be around a student energy. But this is definitely around a new start. That much is really clear. Okay. Yeah. The King of Swords is here. So this is also really clear. Somebody who's strategizing, who's thinking about how to come in here and what feels like break the silence, hit the play button, get out of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. The King of Swords. It's Gemini energy. It's also Mercury, which is also the ruling planet for Virgo. It's Gemini's ruling planet, but it's a Gemini card. That sword is transactional. It's clarity in the relationship. It's clarity around their feelings for you. There's clarity here around, again, true intentions. Temperance is here in the upright. Okay, interesting. The Knight of Wands is here in reverse. Okay, and the Strength card is here in the upright. Getting the courage. I would say probably, first of all, just to reach out, because there is like a, do you still love me kind of energy. Yeah, and the Knight of Wands, I just want to validate. Look, it's not going to be for everyone, but there is a strong kind of chemistry here that sometimes can maybe overwhelm each other, I guess you could say. Also emotionally, kind of all of it. And this doesn't always come in that energy, but it could be this Knight of Wands in reverse, that it was from, if you've been waiting for somebody to make a choice, like, be honest and make this choice. If it's coming from platonic or physical to more, maybe even one or the other, maybe both. So that's pretty clear. But I also want to validate it's pretty impulsive. And it's connecting with this energy of decisions and how, I guess you could say, you start to talk again or open up communication. Temperance is here, Sagittarius energy. And this is the thing. If this is around like a compromise of moving, or how fast you're moving, or slow, more like, or what level you're going to, it's like meeting in the middle. There are two doves here on the card. They mate for life. And this is an energy of restoring balance and harmony. It's like meeting in the middle. Temperance is connected to the heart chakra, Pisces. And this is Archangel Michael, the angel for strength, protection. And Archangel Michael just wants to get everybody on the path to the truth for everybody's highest good. The angel for divine justice as well. It's right here with the Four of Wands. And by the way, the Four of Wands, that energy on the other side, the Four of Swords in reverse, getting kind of restless, that's a 44. And what that is for me is like pulling you, I guess you could say, pulling you together, but also looking at the foundation and trusting your intuition, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. We have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael here. And yeah, I guess you could say trusting the ride and the decisions and where you're going from here and what you're wanting to do, trusting yourself. And that's also here in the Strength card for you. The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. This is more of your energy, Pisces. And by the way, this Page of Swords, holding on to some truth. Some wishes made here with our dandelion. Standing on a stack of books. This reversal energy is sort of like fear around it, which, by the way, that's also obviously really strong coming through in the Strength card. And it's just really clear what their true feelings are and their true intentions. This is your energy too, the King of Cups, Master of Emotions. That's just really strong alignment around the feelings, which are also really clearly here. So I do want to validate that with this Two of Cups in reverse energy around whatever happened here. I feel like it's way more than that, but if you've been waiting to hear that too from somebody, how they feel that they love you, that is here. But there's definitely a decision there's definitely a decision here today, I feel like. I mean, not that the decision is today, but there is a decision here. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I feel so guilty. So what is that about? Because it's here with the Four of Swords in reverse. So whatever kind of got you here, I guess you could say. What have you done to me? This is far from over, and that's just been incredibly clear. I think of you 24/7. The bottom of the deck. You have no idea you do this to me. What have you done to me? Well, I'm just going to say, if that's the thing, if this is around platonic, physical to more, and they haven't been honest about their feelings, that they feel more, it's here. That's what I want to tell you. In fact, it's really here. And maybe that's freaking somebody out a little bit. I'm trying to get over my fear. Just as I say that, there you go. Really strong validation. I made so many mistakes, I feel so guilty. So I don't know what that's about specifically, but it's obvious. There has been something going on. I have so many regrets. But I am wising up. This is the thing. This is connecting to the Hangman energy. That's more of your energy, Pisces. And that's around timing for me, but somebody getting the wisdom, wising up. Somebody who's been indecisive. Somebody who I feel like has been in some kind of power struggle, some ego, fear. Somebody who hasn't been taking action. It's been a really strong, kind of only time will tell energy. And the thing is, when you get out of the Hanged Man energy, you go into the Death card. You know, Scorpio. And that's around like major changes and transformational energy, which does connect to the butterfly, the rebirth energy. So something, perhaps also a choice you're waiting for them to make around that, like something that has needed to change. And it was me, not you. Look, it's connecting to the Four of Wands, so I just want to validate that around whatever that level is, which for some of you is marriage, and I was stupid. I write messages I never send. I tell my friends about it instead, so that's clear. I'm watching you from afar. That's Page of Swords energy, whether it's across the street, next room, across town, the country, or the world. Which is clear for some of you that's the case. You know, could be looking in at social media, other people's social media. Here's the I made so many mistakes again. Please never give up on us. It was me, not you. And as I said that, it bumped the Lover's card. A reminder of the feelings. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before I sleep, Pisces. Don't ever change. I am afraid you will reject me. I mean, look at this King of Cups today. They're wearing a crown that's made of octopus tentacles. You know, they live at the bottom of the ocean. That's a really deep feelings, which is already clear. I am waking up. That's judgment. Connected to the crown chakra, I know, which is also where the Hangman is. And that's Archangel Gabriel, the angel, oh my gosh, the angel for messages, the herald of visions. Specifically connected to the sacral chakra I feel and the third eye chakra I see. And you know what? Archangel Gabriel's kind of screaming out, get some clarity, make a final decision, wake up. What do you want? You, clearly, this. I don't think that's always been the case. What all the details are, I don't know. I'm not always privy to them. Could it be this? I don't feel good enough for you? Maybe. Sometimes that manifests into something else and then it gets confusing. I feel your energy. That's the Two of Cups energy of sharing of thoughts and feelings, this energy. And it goes without saying the soulmate energy is here. If you're on a twin flame journey, that's really specific. I know it's not for everyone, but it is here. The last two channeled love messages, Pisces, are you are the love of my life and give me time. Okay. Pisces, gosh, that felt kind of intense. I actually felt kind of breathless. That's your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you as always. Thank you for watching, Pisces, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you. I'm sending you love and light always, hoping the best for you, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until next time.